Alright, I hope we're back. I hope we're back. I hope we are back. I was going to quickly double check to see if we're back. Alright, looks like we're back. Whew, wow. That was a lot of stress, I cannot lie. Not gonna lie, it doesn't feel very good when you get disconnected midstream. I'm not gonna lie. What happened? Jordan, you know my internet problems more than anyone. My internet just disconnected midway through the stream, so I reset my internet and now I'm back. That's all I can really say. I mean, if there's any time to disconnect, at halftime would have been the best time, I guess, but that's tough. There's not even outages in my area. That's the worst part. Aussie Wi-Fi sucks. Aiden is Aussie's Wi-Fi sucks as well. Or Aiden's bullshit Wi-Fi sucks. It's absolutely horrible. The Aiden net, it's back. Put it on a video game, it's back. Hey, look, I'm looking at leaning more on the grateful side because I thought when I started doing live streams, it would disconnect a lot more often than it does. If I get a disconnect once every 4 months, or once every 2 months even, I'll take it. I'll take it. Because I did not expect disconnects to happen that less, I guess. The score is 59-57 at halftime. Alright, let's see if I can change that as well. Let's take a look. Hi. Alright. Let's try this. Let us try this. Okay. There we go. There we go. Let's try that. Didn't work. That did not work. There we go. The scoreboard has been refreshed. Thank you guys for letting me know. I didn't get to see a lot of that end of the second half, so I can't really comment on it. But what I can comment on is... Hold on. There we go. What I can comment on is the fact that we're losing at the first half. I can't say we played dramatically bad or dramatically good. I didn't really see what happened towards the end. What I really don't like about, I guess, the first quarter and some point in the second quarter, I just think the Charlotte Hornets are getting very easy shots. In all honesty, it's been pretty easy for them to get their shots off and stuff of that nature. So, again, I think the Bulls need to, I guess, put a little bit more pressure on the defensive end. That would be nice. But yeah, knowing our second half struggles, do you expect the Bulls, I guess, to win this game now that we are down in the first half? Or do you expect a complete 180 to happen this game and the Bulls to actually have a strong second half and win the game for once in a while? I actually did the research on our third quarter stats and how many quarters we've actually won. How many games, or I guess that specific quarter, how many times have we won the third quarter battle? We've actually won more third quarters than we've lost. But in these recent last 3 or 4 weeks, we have lost dramatically more than we have won. Which is pretty self-explanatory. You can all see it. But, yeah, I'll just say, I'm worried. I'm very worried. These are 2 winnable games that we had against the Raptors and against the Hornets. If we lose both of them, Ah, man. Autopilot mode might come early this season for me. I might just be rolling through, just not caring whatsoever at this point. What's going on? And we are back. We are back. No idea. The track history doesn't look good. It never really does with this Bulls team, does it? Does it ever look good? Like, I don't really know. I don't even know what to expect anymore. Like, I expect the same script in our face of us collapsing in the second half. But, again, when I looked at the third quarter stats for the Bulls in every game, we have won more third quarters than we have lost. It's just been the last month where we've got absolutely cooked. At one stage, our third quarter record was like 23-12. And I believe at current day, our third quarter record is 25-21, I think it is. So from 23-12 in the third quarter, that's how many third quarters we've won compared to lost. It's like 25-21 now. That's pretty insane. I can't lie. That dramatic shift in one quarter. So yeah. They haven't looked good at all recently, even in our wins. I mean, yeah. The win against the Spurs wasn't too convincing. The win against Portland wasn't too convincing. There's been a lot of unconvincing performances, but you still have to take the wins, bro. Like, it's sad. I just hope that the Bulls don't lose this one. I know we're down by 2. They had a great second half, the Charlotte Hornets. They really have. But hopefully when it's all said and done, it'll be us looking on the bright side of things and winning the game. Either way, I'm going to quickly look at the halftime stats since we've got a little bit more time to spare. Not too much time, it looks like, because the game is about to kickstart. But we're going to see, again, a lot of our starters are all in double figures. Alex Caruso has 0 points, though. So that needs to change. He's a +2 in the plus-minus. So his defensive work has been solid. He's got a block to his name, but definitely needs to see a little bit more offense from Alex Caruso. DeRozan has 12 points, 4 from 5. Vucevic has 11 points and 9 rebounds, 5 from 11. The guy just needs to stop shooting threes. Literally, he's 0 from 2 from the three-point line. The guy needs to stop, bro. Like, honestly, I want to see one game. Can we just see one game where Vucevic doesn't shoot a 3 and just see what he ends up doing in that game? That would be an interesting experiment. Io's got 11. He's played well. Kobe's got 15, 3 and 3. He's played well. Our bench has been completely non-existent. Phillips has got 2 points off of a putback. Carter's got 2 points. Don't even know where he's got that from. Drummond has 4 and 4. One of them was a mean posterizer. Yeah. Our bench has been very disappointing. I mean, look at Charlotte's bench here. Ish Smith with 3 points. PJ Washington with 15 points. I mean, he's literally beat our entire bench production on his own. That's not a good sign. And then you've got Al Black. I don't know who he is. He's got 3 points. And, yeah. We've got Smith Jr. on 5 points. Not good enough, eh? Not good enough indeed. The real question is, can the Bulls come back before they face Detroit next month? I mean, we might lose to Detroit again. Who knows? I don't know. We got a long way away until we face Detroit still, so we'll see. Vooch, no, but I love shooting threes. It's got to stop for Vooch. I think Stacey King said something in the last, earlier on in this game. And I think he said something along the lines of this. Stacey King said, out of the 100 threes that everybody shot in this league, Vucevic is dead last in percentage. Out of every single player in this league to shoot 100 threes. 100 threes. So Vucevic shot 100 threes this season. He is dead last in percentage. That's a wild stat to throw out there, ladies and gentlemen. So something's got to get done about that. I mean, that's pretty bad. It's back on. Maybe I'm a bit behind. Let me reset the app because mine is still showing them shooting around. Let me reset the app. See what happens. All right. Cool. And now... Yes, it is back on. Wow, it was back on a while ago. Wow, bro. Anyway, Vooch with 27%. It's not even a 27%. It's the lowest percentage in the league for 100 threes. That's insane. Wild. The Bulls have went on a bit of a run here in the third. Kobe White to Vooch. Vooch for 3. And just when I thought he could prove me wrong. Unbelievable. Do I watch on League Pass? Yes, I do. I watch the... I pay for every team's league... Like the one with the ads. There's like ads every time out and stuff like that. I pay for that one. But... I must admit, I don't watch a whole lot of basketball compared to what I should have for that type of money. Like, I should be watching most teams' basketball games, and I just don't. After I watch the Bulls, I just move on. Like, I don't really care about what happens with any other team, to be honest. But yes, I do watch. I do watch it on League Pass. I do pay for League Pass, and I just watch Bulls games. My favorite player on League Pass is Kobe White. It's been like that for 3 years. So anyone saying that I'm not a Kobe White fan, I've only been on the Kobe White bandwagon this season, my League Pass account says otherwise. He's been my favorite player for 3 seasons. And before that, it was Chris Dunn. Just let that sink in. Anyway, it's 64-60 here. Let's do some commentating here. We got Io with the double screen. Kobe White shoots the 3. That is off, and that's a rebound to Miles Bridges. They want to play fast. Richards ends up missing the layup, but there is a foul committed there, and I believe that is by Io Dosunmu. So we're going to get Richards at the line, shooting 2 free throws, and to bring this back to a 2-point game for the Charlotte Hornets. You can get a uni discount if you go to uni. I don't go to uni anymore. I graduated, so yeah, I'm no longer a uni student. I'm, I guess, technically an adult now. I'm supposed to be looking for work and whatnot. So yeah, no discounts for me. I missed the Spotify discount as well. That was fun, having a Spotify discount. Now I don't even use Spotify no more. So yeah, everything gets a discount, bro. Even YouTube, bro. You see YouTube's premium. I mean, I probably should be saying this on the YouTube website, but the YouTube premium prices, bro, it's wild out here. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, we've got DeMar DeRozan to Vucevic. Vucevic gets Miles Bridges to jump, and he gets the little jump hook to go. Congratulations. Thank you, my friend. It's a nice feeling. Got the paperwork and whatnot. Eventually, I'm going to hang it somewhere in this room. Probably not somewhere you'll see, but, you know, it's a good accomplishment, I must say. It's something I'm happy with. All right, 66-65. It looks like someone made a 3 for Charlotte. We got DeRozan here, driving to the rim, getting to the paint. Finds Caruso in the corner. Caruso to Vooch to Io. We got Vooch in the post here. Mismatch, double team. Caruso to Io. Io fakes the pass, drives to the rim, back to Vooch with 1 second left on the shot clock. Vucevic gets the layup to go. Excellent ball movement from the Bulls to get the best possible shot available, and Io delivers a fantastic assist in the end. Great to see. Brandon Miller trying to surge his way into the paint. Bridges fakes, kicks it to McGowan, back to Martin for 3, and that's off. Rebound to Nikola Vucevic. This Bulls team is garbage. Well, look, if we can actually win a third quarter for once, I'll be very happy. Vooch to Kobe. Kobe shoots a 3. There we go, Kobe White. Gets the 3 to go. 71-65. 7:24 left in the quarter. Kobe White with 18 points, I believe. Maybe even 20. He's got 20 points. Brandon Miller misses the midi. Rebound to Vooch. I think there might be a foul there on Alex Caruso. So I don't think there's free throws on that one, but we shall wait and see. I don't get as to why this team can't get it together. Look, there's too many problems for me to answer. I don't know why the Bulls have identity crises. I don't know why the Bulls can't play all 4 quarters. I don't know why the Bulls fall in love with the 3-point line. I don't know why Vucevic is shooting dead last in 3-point percentage from guys that shoot 100 threes. I don't know why we have so many injuries. There's just too many things to talk about. I just want the wins, bro. Take the wins as they could get it. If we could beat Charlotte, we're going to probably play some ugly basketball to beat this team, but if we could beat them, just move on to the next one. We need to have that move-on mentality because if we keep dwelling on our problems, it's going to be a long season for us. DeRozan to Kobe. Kobe drives to the rim. Oh, and he almost sees Ayo. Ayo moves away from his position, and Kobe White turns it over. He's smiling about it. I think they knew the strategy there, but that's a turnover for Kobe. Say Alonzo comes back and he's playing pre-injury level. Would you move Kobe to shooting guard? Yeah, I would. And here's the thing about that, right? People think that Lonzo Ball coming back, he's going to have the ball in his hands 100% of the time. He's going to be the only guy that dictates the play for the Chicago Bulls. That is simply not true. When Lonzo Ball was in this team, people were actually complaining at how often he was considered an off-ball player compared to an on-ball player. People wanted to have the ball in his hands a little bit more, but guys like Zach and DeRozan were the primary ball handlers for this team. And Lonzo Ball was kind of that third, maybe second option from time to time to bring the ball up. So I can't see why we can't do the same thing with Kobe White, where we move Kobe White to the shooting guard position, but he brings the ball up and he runs the plays every now and then. The beautiful thing about pre-injury Lonzo was that he was shooting 42% from the 3-point line. He was our best catch-and-shoot player by a country mile. So if he plays at the pre-injury level, I absolutely am on board with moving Kobe White to the shooting guard position, but giving him a similar role to what he's playing right now for the Bulls, and that is trying to facilitate in the half court, which is he's doing, in my eyes, he's better at than Lonzo, but letting Lonzo run the transition game, letting Lonzo dictate the pace, and allowing Kobe White to kind of play with that pace Lonzo Ball brings. I think it could be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful combination if Lonzo was back fully healthy. So yes, I would start Lonzo. I would move Kobe to shooting guard. I would probably bench Caruso or Ayo, whoever's starting at that time. If DeRozan's here, great. If DeRozan's not here, whatever happens, happens. And see where we go. But the question is, will Zo come back 100% is the question. Will Zo come back 100% is the question. It's very unlikely you're going to see Lonzo Ball come back at 100%. Never say never. I'm not going to sit here and say it will not happen. But Lonzo Ball coming back at truly 100%, bringing the same pace, the same defensive tenacity, the ability to guard bigger bodies. There's a lot of questions about Lonzo Ball coming back 100%. The honest answer is, we don't know. We just don't know. If Lonzo comes back at 60%, I would be happy with that because that would be a very valuable bench option for the Bulls. If he comes back at 100%, then yeah, the guy should be starting for us. And the guy would probably win us a lot of games with just how good he is as a two-way player. We'll see. We'll see. If we let DeMar walk, we're going to have a lot of cap space that the Bulls will do nothing with. We won't have a lot of cap space if we keep Levine. I don't know how it truly works, but if we let DeMar DeRozan walk in free agency, that doesn't necessarily mean we have $28 million to spend. DeMar DeRozan's on $28 million, right? Obviously the Lonzo Ball $10 million exception or whatever it is, half of his contract's paid by insurance. I don't know how it works, but I don't necessarily think $28 million DeMar DeRozan gets paid we can use on someone else. I think it's going to be a little bit less than that, but I don't know. The whole cap space situation, because I'm not from America, I've not learnt the rules. It's very weird to me. So I'll let other people talk about it instead of me. You know, there are a lot of people that are much more technically advanced in that department than I am. So you probably should listen to them more than I do. But yeah. We will have cap space. It just won't be the exact amount that DeMar gets paid. But imagine we could give someone 28 million, and still go to the luxury tax if we want. I'm just saying, we got to pay Patrick Williams as well if we're going to keep him around. So it's going to be an interesting time for the Bulls. We need to trade Levine. I think if we trade Levine, all of our problems go away when it comes to the cap space issues. Bulls are playing terribly. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. It looks like it's Kobe White versus the rest right now. Every time I see Kobe White, he's scoring. It really feels like right now I'm watching Kobe White versus the rest. Pat is worth 15 million-ish, I'd say. To be honest, if Kobe White's worth 11 million to the Chicago Bulls team, Pat should be getting less than that. With all due respect, there is no warranting of Patrick Williams getting more money than Kobe. With all due respect. But he will probably get paid more than Kobe, but he shouldn't. He'll get paid more than Kobe because Kobe's on a cheap contract, considering what he's actually playing at. If we saw this level of Kobe White last season, he'd probably get paid more than 20 million. So yeah, I would say I would say 15. Look, the guy wanted 200 million. If that guy wants 200 million, he could go get 200 million in like Spain or something, bro. Go play for Real Madrid or something, because you ain't getting 200 million from the Bulls, bro. I'll be stunned if any team gives Patrick Williams 200 million. I'd genuinely be stunned. Superstar potential or not, bro. At some point you have to prove it. It looks like the Charlotte Hornets are going to challenge this call for a foul on Nikola Vucevic. And to be fair, it looks like there was no contact made when that ball was stripped. So I think Charlotte's going to win that challenge. So we'll see what happens. This is the worst team ever, the Hornets. Are the Hornets the worst team ever? I don't know. I think Detroit's worse. If you talk about the Bulls, well, again, what do you expect, man? Do you expect the Bulls to blow out every team we play? We just can't do that. We're not that team. We don't blow out anyone. It could be the Charlotte Hornets. It could be the Milwaukee Bucks. We don't blow out anyone. But that Kobe contract was before, pre-Kobe breakout. I understand. I definitely understand. But I'm just saying, if Kobe White's making 11 million with incentives added onto that, and Patrick Williams is out here making double the money, I don't care how valuable he is. He just should not be getting paid more than Kobe White. Or that drastically more than Kobe White as well. I will not give Patrick Williams 20 million. Here's how I view 20 million, right? I know the NBA salary is increasing and whatnot. But Lonzo Ball got signed for 20 million. Do you see Patrick Williams making anywhere near the impact that Lonzo Ball has made for the Chicago Bulls, even in the 30 games he has played? Lonzo got paid 20 million in his contracts. 4 years, 80 million, whatever it is, right? 20 million a season. Do you think Patrick Williams has made a similar, if not more of an impact to be deserving of 20 million a season? If 20 million max, I would be upset if the Bulls signed him for 20 million a year. He's not worth 20 million a year. With all due respect, I like Patrick Williams. I believe he's one of our best two-way players of our team. He shoots 40% from the three-point line. He's a good player. He is a good player. No matter what people say about him, people call him washed. Whatever. He's a good player. He could be a good player to have on a championship team as a two-way player that could guard your best player, but could also make a difference on the other end from the three-point line. But he doesn't make the impact that Lonzo Ball would make. And Lonzo got paid 20 million for the Bulls. We have to think of it from that point of view. Plus, he's a restricted free agent. It depends on what other teams value him, not really us. We have the opportunity to match. We don't have the opportunity. I mean, we could just flat out pay him, I guess, but I think we're going to wait and see what the market is for Patrick Williams. He could be making 30 million next season. He could be making 20 million next season. He could be making 5 million next season. Who really knows? A good player off the bench, even as a starter, bench player or a starter, he could be very valuable to a championship team. For sure. It's just he has to earn the 20 million. He has to be worth that money. Even if Kobe White didn't break out the way that he broke out this season, he was worth 11 million. He was. Everybody was happy with Kobe White making 11 million. Ayo is worth the 7 million that we paid for him. If Patrick Williams is making 20 million, that means technically he should be having a better season than Lonzo, than anybody. Should be having a better season than Ayo, a better season than Kobe, a better season than guys like Drummond, better season than all these guys. Can you honestly see that happening? I don't know. I really don't know. You also have to take into consideration that forwards are a rare commodity in the league these days. People need forwards. Every team needs more forwards. Especially the Bulls. The Bulls need more forwards. So does that play a factor in how much he gets paid? There's a lot of dynamics there. But if he gets paid 20 million, I would be sad because I don't think he's worth 20 million. I wouldn't lose sleep over how sad I would be, but I would be sad. I'd be upset that the Bulls overpaid. But if he gets paid anything more than that, I'd be furious. I would be mad. I would lose sleep over it. Because it just doesn't make sense. But we'll see. We'll see. If someone's willing to offer 20 million for Patrick Williams and we match it, well then, it's not really our choice. Or it is our choice, but we had to do it because someone else did it. Same with Zach LaVine. Remember Zach LaVine in free agency, restricted free agency? The Kings offered him 20 million. Zach LaVine was averaging like 23 points a game when he was offered 20 million. And the Bulls had to match it. They had no choice. So maybe it's the factor of they had no choice. They just have to keep him. We'll see. Anyway, 81-76 is the score. Bridges ends up trying to get a fadeaway to go, but Ayo commits the foul and prevents the shot from occurring. But it looks like it will be considered a shooting foul. Either way, the Charlotte Hornets are in the bonus. So Miles Bridges will go to the line to shoot 2. And never in my life would I have seen Terry Taylor make a 3. Wow. Did not think I'd ever see that. We are back indeed, Daniel. Let's hope we don't go again, you know? No more laggy streams. No more disconnects, please. Telstra, I'm looking at you. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, bro. I'm an innocent man. Zach LaVine got offended when the Bulls wanted him to get a match from another team. Hope Pat isn't like that. Look, it just depends. If the Bulls want Patrick Williams, they might match any offer. They might. But if there's no offers on the table for Patrick Williams, let's say we're the only team that's interested in I guess keeping on Patrick Williams, and no team is willing to make an offer. Or maybe we give him an offer early before anyone else gets involved, right? If these things happen for the Chicago Bulls, do you offer him 20 million? Let's say in an ideal situation, no one wants Patrick Williams except for the Bulls. It's not going to happen. There will be teams that want Patrick Williams, but let's say no one wants Patrick Williams except for the Bulls. As his value, do you offer him 20 million? My answer is no, I don't. 15 million, I can understand. Anything below 20 million, I can understand. But I cannot understand giving him 20 million. I really can't. At that point, you're expecting him to be one of our best players. And he isn't that. He's a good player, a valuable player. He's not our best player. He's not one of our best players. That's how I view the situation. And I say that as a guy that wants Patrick Williams to succeed. I'm not a Patrick Williams hater. You guys know me by now. He's been here for 4 seasons. pretty much I've been doing YouTube for 4 years. My YouTube journey started with Patrick Williams in many ways. I was the guy in YouTube videos asking people to give Patrick Williams a chance when we selected him at 4, and everybody wasn't happy with him. I was that guy asking, hey, just give him a chance, see what he can do. Some guys turn out to be a lot more than what people expected. Kristaps Porzingis is the example there. I've always wanted Patrick Williams to succeed, but at the end of the day, he has to prove he's worth that money. AC with the slam. Bulls up by 2. It looks like, there we go, the score has updated. Nice. Points in the paint, the Bulls are dominating in that category, 40-28. We got Ish Smith trying to size up Kobe White. A 3-point shot is missed. Rebound, Andre Drummond. The ball lands in DeRozan's hands with 1:20 left in the quarter. DeRozan drives to the rim, almost turns it over. He does turn it over. Ish Smith on the other end. He's running. There's 2 players back for the Bulls. Miles Bridges shoots the 3. Oh, and he gets it. And Charlotte take the lead in the third. 84-83 is the score. 56 seconds left. Kobe White finds Drummond in the post. Drummond gets the ball stripped, but he gets it back. He's dribbling it past. Finds AC. AC with 4 seconds left. Chucks up a 3. And he gets it. AC for 3. What Pat needs is a contract like Kobe, where he gets more money for playing better. I'd be happy with that. I'm okay with that. I'm all for letting players prove their value. I like Kobe White's contract so much because the way that he plays, it incentivizes him to play better. It incentivizes him to play a certain way as well. I'm more than happy with that for Patrick Williams. If he thinks he's a superstar and he thinks he's worth $200 million, add some incentives into that contract and let him prove it. I'm all for that. And PJ Washington gets the bucket, and the game is all tied, 86-86. Now, technically, since the Bulls were down by 1 in the quarter, I believe we won the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken. If my math serves me correctly, the Bulls won the third quarter, but we're still tied. I think the Bulls won the quarter by 1 point. So there you go. The Bulls won the third quarter. I might have to double check it, but we did. Congratulations. 29-27. Guys, give yourselves a pat on the back. The Bulls won the third quarter. It's time. Never seen it before, never see it again. Trade DeMar. Levine has to be one of the worst contracts in the league, respectfully. I mean, this season is proving to be like that. I mean, Zach LaVine, when he's averaging 27 points per game, you make the argument there. I mean, you can make the argument that he's worth a max contract at 27 points per game. This season, Zach LaVine is averaging 19 points a game. Unless you're Klay Thompson and you can just absolutely guard the heck out of anybody in your prime, 19 points per game ain't worth a max contract. Not in today's league. So, yeah, I would say this season, he does have one of the worst contracts in the league. But if he can somehow, some way, some miraculous form, get back to averaging 27 points per game on some incredible efficiency, because that is what he was at his best, I can make an argument with anybody about him having a good contract if he gets to that level. But in terms of where he is right now in this season, definitely he's being overpaid. Whether or not he impacts winning, you can make the argument there as well, because people have called him the worst winning player, the worst player in terms of winning in the league. I think he has a very low percentage in his entire career when it comes to winning percentages. You can make the argument there. I would make the argument that he's played on some very sucky teams, but this team's no excuse. This team is built around him, and he wants to leave. So, I don't know. Hopefully he goes to an environment where he can win and get paid while doing it. That's an ideal situation. If he goes to Detroit, he ain't winning, and he'll still get paid while doing it. So, good luck, I guess. Wherever he goes, he goes. All right. Fourth quarter time. Ish Smith bringing the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. The game is tied. Washington with the bounce pass that immediately goes out of bounds, and that is a quick turnover for the Charlotte Hornets. That is not the way to start a fourth quarter. With both teams leveled, any opportunity we must take advantage of. The Bulls have 9 turnovers to the Charlotte Hornets 5. What's so interesting about that stat is that I think Charlotte is one of the teams that lead the league in turnovers. So, we have more turnovers than Charlotte. That's a pretty interesting stat, to say the least. I wouldn't even say 9 turnovers is a lot. It's just that Charlotte has 5. They've taken care of the ball very well. We've got DeRozan here, sizing up PJ Washington. Gets to the rim. Gets rejected by Richards, but it looks like there's a foul called. I'm assuming that is on Richards. They're asking for another challenge. Then people are calling for a travel. I think Brandon Miller's calling for a travel. I don't see a foul there, to be honest. Will they challenge this? I don't think they will. What's happening here? The Charlotte Hornets got a delay of game warning. I don't know what for. Okay, I definitely see the foul there. On a different angle, there's definitely a foul. This is going to be a close game, can already tell. I mean, look, the game was tied heading into the fourth. We're going to be in for a close one. Expect by the 5th or 4th minute mark, one team's going to run away with this. DeRozan makes both, and it's a 2-point game. Alright, Ish Smith bringing the ball up with Kobe White guarding. Brandon Miller gets it to the paint and shoots the fadeaway. Watch it go to overtime. Man, don't say that. No overtime, please. DeRozan to Kobe. Kobe shoots the 3. In rhythm, he misses. Drummond gets the rebounds. And he gets the slam. And he's staring down PJ Washington as he does it. I think Drummond has 6 and 6 right now. Alright, there's a foul. Alex Caruso commits the foul on Brandon Miller. Trying to fight over the screen there, and he just slips, unfortunately. Alright. The Bulls are number 1 in the most clutch games to win. Yeah, we are. You want to know the best part about making that video yesterday? I talked about how the Bulls are struggling in the second half. I gave the Bulls the benefit of the doubt by adding fourth quarters in those last 9 game stats that I was showing. Because the Bulls have won a couple of fourth quarters. We do lead the league in terms of clutch games and clutch minutes production. We definitely do lead the league in that category. But it's pretty interesting, even when we do lead the league in those categories, we are still losing games because of what we do in the third quarter. The third quarter in the last 9 games have been an absolute joke. It's not even been funny. It's been a disaster in many ways. But hey, today we won one. So, take with that what you will. Let's hope those clutch minutes end up playing a factor with us. Julian Phillips is at the line here for 2. Love to see this guy playing consistent minutes. I hope it continues with Patrick Williams and Torrey Craig coming back into the lineup. I think he's shown his value here to this Bulls team. I really have. And he gets the 2 free throws. All right. We got Washington in the post with Kobe White guarding. A whistle was called. A defensive 3-second call. Andre Drummond in the key for too long. Charlotte's going to get a free throw here. That's not what you want to see in the fourth quarter. Alright, and the shot was made. So it is 89-92. This becomes a one-possession game. Technically, Drummond gets that technical foul there. Alright, 10-16 to go. Charlotte will inbound. Oof. Alright. There's a double team on Washington. He just chucks it up. And it looks like Drummond fouls again. Or is that Julian Phillips? It looks like it's Julian Phillips. Alright. It's good in a way, but we have to be locked in to have an edge. I don't know. I don't like our third quarter performances. I showed you the stats. In the second half of games, we've only won 3 out of our 9. Out of our last 9 games, from the Warriors game until the Raptors game, we've only won 3 out of the 9 second half performance battles. Where we outscore a team in the second half. That's a problem. And the teams that we have played and losing that battle too is also a problem. When you're getting outplayed by the Spurs in the second half, and the Portland Trailblazers in the second half, and the Toronto Raptors with no RJ Barrett, no Emmanuel Quickley in the second half, that's a problem. That is most definitely a problem. But then you're allowing comebacks like the Phoenix Suns to happen also. Drummond gets another putback. And then if you look at some of the wins that we have, the 3 wins that we have in the second half, by the way, the respectable one is against the Lakers, but we were already down big before we actually won the second half against the Lakers. We were down really, really bad. Not the Phoenix Suns, the Memphis Grizzlies with literally their whole starting 5 out. We won that second half. And I can't remember the other one. There was one more that we won. I can't remember. But the Grizzlies and the Lakers were definitely 2 of them. So yeah. They've been playing worse since the Ring of Honor ceremony. It's happened a little bit before then as well. But yeah, absolutely. They have played poorly since then. Kobe White gets the rebound off an air ball. He finds Ayo in transition. And Ayo gets the layup. Bro, when Ayo takes a layup, it just makes me so happy, bro. I don't know why. It's just a layup, bro. It's literally just a layup. But when Ayo takes it, it puts a smile on my face. I don't know what it is. Brandon Miller makes the midi. He's been cooking for Charlotte. Him, PJ Washington, both of them having great games. He's not very happy right now, though. He wants a foul call. He's got 21 points in this game. Kobe gets to the paint. A bounce pass to Drummond in the paint, and Drummond gets the layup. Nobody can guard Drummond. This is what I want Vooch to do, bro. When Vooch is shooting really bad threes, I want him to just bully people in the post, in the paint. Drummond gets the ball, and he's shoving elbows left, right, and center. He's out there using his body to shove guys out of the way, and he just gets easy layups. I want Vooch to do this more. It's so sad because Vooch has such a talented offensive game. He has a fantastic jump hook. The guy's got a post hook. He can shoot the mid-range at an elite level, and most years he can shoot the three-point shot well, right? But he's not a bully, bro. He's not a bully. He doesn't get the easy ones. Like, Drummond is a physical force. He's a physical specimen in that paint. He makes the paint his own. If only Vooch had that type of mentality. Because, look, Vooch weighs the exact same to Andre Drummond, I believe. They're the exact same height, the exact same size. But clearly one is more physical than the other. You know what I mean? It's frustrating. You just see Drummond absolutely dominating the paint like that. Literally just saying, this is my ball, no one's taking it from it. Then you got Vooch that won't even back down a point guard. It's the curse of Jerry Krause. Well, that's what Bulls fans get. If, you know, we just... I mean, not all of us, but those Bulls fans that booed, they deserve this, to be honest, with all due respect. Vooch shouldn't shoot threes at all, only if wide open. The fact is, he is wide open. There's a reason why he's wide open. Vooch is not taking contested threes like Kobe or Caruso or DeMar even sometimes. Vooch is wide open in every single one of these opportunities. But there's a reason why. Again, the stats don't lie. Out of the first 100 threes that every player has taken, he is dead last in percentage. It's part of the scouting report. They are leaving Vooch open on purpose because he's not making them. You know how happy if I would be on the other team if I know someone is struggling from three and, you know, you just get the license. Imagine if your coach tells you, hey, don't guard this guy at the perimeter. Just leave him open. Go and get the board. You know how happy I would be as a player on the other team? Okay. I don't have to play defense. Get a free board. Well, of course, why would I be upset about that? I'd be happy with that. It is what it is. I'm super tired. I'm meeting with my probation officer. I wish you good luck, my friend. Hopefully it all goes well. The Bulls fans who booed made the Bulls team worse. It's their fault. I'm not going to say it's their fault, but they deserve it. Whoever booed at that United Center crowd in a ceremony where you're supposed to give people the respect that they deserve and honor the work that they did, and they booed those individuals, especially Jerry Krause, they deserve to see this Bulls team lose every game. They deserve it. I don't care about your hard-paid money or not. If that's how you're going to treat people, dead or alive, you deserve to waste your money, and you deserve to have this Bulls team lose. So, yeah. Anyway. Io's layups make me happy too. They do, bro. It's just so... It's like, it's special, bro. Like, no one takes a layup like him. You know what I mean? The layups just look effortless. Even when it's contested, bro, it just looks so effortless. In many ways, it looks majestic. It looks like he's taking the perfect shot. It's the perfect layup. Like, he should be making a YouTube tutorial on how to take a layup properly. You know? We should all be learning from Io on how to take a layup. That's how I feel when I watch Io. I just think to myself, man, I wish I could take layups like him. I'm not going back to jail, though. Never again. Hey, that's what I like to hear. Never again. Turn that life around. That's what we all need to do. Vooch is coming back into the game here. 101-94 is the score. Those Bulls fans that booed, those are not real Bulls fans. Well, look, we need to get those fake Bulls fans out of the arenas then. Because they look like paid season ticket holders out here. Most of them. So, yeah, we got to get them out of the arena. They need to go. And I'll be honest, the way that we treated Jerry Krause, I doubt that any other team is going to do a Ring of Honor ceremony for their respective team just because we were the first team to do it and it went like that. I think other teams are going to stop, and that's wrong. You know how many players that don't win a championship that should get honored for their services? I mean, Allen Iverson, Philadelphia should do one just for Allen Iverson. But I think they're going to look at what happened to the Bulls and how they booed a guy that got them 6 championships, and they might fear that Philadelphia, who are a very well-respected sporting, I guess, fan base, sometimes a little bit too wild, but still, they're probably thinking, we don't want that to happen. So, yeah. It's poor what we did. But I don't want to get into that conversation again. I want to move on. I don't want to talk about that. That's in the past. Leave it in the past. I don't want to think about that again. Pistons are up on the Cavs. Anything can happen in this league. What are the chances the Bulls win 50 games this season, this year? Slim to none. I even think mathematically it's slim to none. I mean, how many losses do we have? 20, is it 26, 25 losses? Kobe White gets an and one. Look at the bench. This bench is going crazy at Kobe White right now. They are loving what Kobe White's doing. He'll go to the line. This guy wants the ball out in North Carolina. You can see him. Look at him. That's excellent. But anyway, I think we have 25 losses. To get 50 wins, what is that? You have to have a total of... Oh, man, my math is so bad. So if you want 50 wins, you need to have 30 losses. If it's 82 games, I think 32 losses is the minimum we can have. We're already on 25. And we've still got like a whole, 40 something games to go. Slim to none. We're going to get in the 40s this year, if we're lucky. Speaking of Philly, with Embiid being injury prone throughout his 20s, what do you think about his career in the 30s? Modern medicine does a whole big difference in today's NBA. I would say not Kobe White, Joel Embiid will have a probably very similar 30s run. He'll be very good. He'll be an MVP caliber player, but he will be injury prone. I think it's going to be the exact same. I think once you get to that 35, 36 range, you might see Joel Embiid start to decline a little bit and get injured a lot more. And that's about it. I still think he'll be a fantastic player in his 30s. Kobe White, goated for real in this game, though. I want to see his stats. Because he's been balling out right now. Kobe's got 27 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists. Kobe White could get a 30-point double-double today. Very possible. Very possible. I think Charlotte's going to challenge this. The Ring of Honor should be a time for celebrating the 6 champion titles in 8 years. That needs to be celebrated, and the individuals who got them there. Absolutely. And I fear that because of how we treated someone that helped us get 6 championships, the other teams are going to stay away from doing a Ring of Honor ceremony for their team. For example, the Lakers have won like 17 championships, right? They have a lot of Ring of Honor ceremonies they could do for their teams. But they might stay away because someone left their team early, you know? They could stay away from a general manager. They could stay away from a player, you know? They'll stay away from it because they don't want that same media coverage that the Bulls got for booing their general manager. So that will force other teams to stay away. But there are so many teams, whether they've won championships or not won championships, that should be looking at doing Ring of Honor ceremonies and celebrating the players that gave their livelihood for the team. There are so many guys that have not won championships that deserve recognition. Carmelo Anthony deserves recognition from the New York Knicks in a Ring of Honor ceremony. You know what I mean? Allen Iverson deserves it for the Philadelphia 76ers. You know what I mean? I think that 2012 Chicago Bulls team, the Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, Luol Deng, I think they all deserve Ring of Honor ceremonies. The Celtics as well, they've won 17 championships. They deserve Ring of Honor ceremonies. But they might stay away from it because of how we reacted. So, it's as simple as that. Like, it should have not happened. If we ever do something like this again, I hope the Bulls fans learn from their mistakes. Because I really think, especially for the Bulls, we will not do this again. I really don't think we're going to do a Ring of Honor ceremony again. because our Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman all didn't show up. So that's a bit embarrassing. And we booed someone that was dead. I really think the Bulls are going to stay away from it. They won't do it again. I'll be stunned. I'll be stunned if the Bulls do something like this again. To honor the 2012 team or whoever it is. Anyway. 4:42 to go. Bulls up by 9. DeMar DeRozan in the post. Fade away. Misses. Alex Caruso tries for the offensive rebound and he doesn't get it. Alright, we got Martin driving to the rim. Shoots. He actually goes for an alley-oop for Richards. Vooch just can't seem to defend the center. Richards just, again, maneuvers his way into a good position and gets the layup. Most of these teams have not won championships. Lakers, Celtics, Bulls, and Spurs are one of the greatest. But again, like, look how many great players never won a championship. I'll give you another example of this, right? Should Portland not honor Damian Lillard for the amount of work that he did for Portland? Portland never won a championship. But Damian Lillard was one of the most loyal players in the league, staying with Portland through their ups and downs. Should Portland not have a ceremony to honor those Portland teams, the CJ McCollums, the Damian Lillards especially, even if it's just Damian Lillard on his own? You know, his jersey should be retired for Portland, in my eyes. And stuff of that nature. Like, some of those teams that never won a championship should get respected as well. Especially teams that have long-lasting success. So, yeah. Portland won in 1977. Yeah, but I'm talking about the Damian Lillard version of Portland. I'm not saying Portland never won a ring. I'm saying specific players that have never won a championship should be recognized in Ring of Honor ceremonies. They should get rings from their organization, even if they've not won one from the NBA. That's what I'm saying. I think most teams honor players with videos they play when they come back again. That's not good enough though. It's a nice reception that they'll get. It's a great video package, I'm sure, but like you gave most of your life to that team. Especially for a guy like Damian Lillard. Like, no one expected him to stay as long as he did. You know what I mean? But in terms of getting a ring from the actual organization, that's something that, and a whole ceremony from them, I would love to see something like that for different teams that may have not won that championship. Exactly. Charles Barkley never won a ring. You know what I mean? Anyway, enough about that. I don't really want to... Ewing, there's a whole bunch of people. I don't really want to get down that rabbit hole again, bro. It's bringing back bad memories about that Ring of Honor ceremony. But I just hope teams don't stay away from it because of what we did as a Bulls fan base. Or even the not real Bulls fans. Whatever you want to call them. I hope they don't stay away because of how we treated our own. Statue for Dwayne Wade? Poor. I think Heat Nation would like that. Don't know about the Bulls though. Kobe White is killing it right now. This game's nearly over. I literally spent the whole fourth quarter not watching the game. There's 1:25 to go. Bulls are up by 10 points. So look, ladies and gentlemen, we're probably going to win this game. I think we're going to win this game. And the Bulls had a better second half this time around. So look, it was not a pretty performance, but I'll take it. It's a win. We can move on. R. Kelly and Usher are super popular in Australia. I don't know who R. Kelly is. But Usher is pretty popular in Australia, yes. I would say so. All right. Wade is getting a statue. Did you hear about it? I didn't hear about it, but good for him. I think he deserves a statue. Why not? R. Kelly is a 90s R&B singer. Look, you're going to have to give me the full name. I don't know. But just by R. Kelly, I don't know who you're talking about. Charlotte trying to apply some full court pressure here. Kobe finds AC. We're just wasting time now at this point. Vuce is going to drive to the rim. Misses the layup pretty badly. This is Charlotte's only chance here. If they miss this shot, it looks like that's game over. They're going to get the offensive rebound. No, Richards finds Washington for the slam. Pat Riley respects players. I agree. Who's the most popular glamour model in Australia? I have no idea. That is not my field of expertise. I've got no clue. No clue who is the biggest glamour model in Australia. I'm sure a quick Google search could figure that out for you, though. No one calls him by his full name. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm sure if I ask my family who that is, they'll say, "Oh, you don't know who that is?" Maybe it's just not my time, bro. Like, there's a documentary about Robert Kelly. I really don't know. I'll search him up. Maybe I'll know him by face, I guess. No idea. No clue. We're looking at images right now. No. Don't know who he is. Sorry, guys. He's saying, "I believe I can fly." Well, I know the song. Why tell me not to Google him? I already Googled him. It is what it is. There's 36 seconds left. Why are we having a jump ball with 36 seconds left? Caruso gets the strip. Miles Bridges gets it back. He's shooting the air balls. Well, at the end of the day, I guess that's his life and he has to live with what he does, I guess. You have to live with it. Space Jam soundtrack of Michael Jordan, basketball movie, Bulls win. Still don't know who he is. Like, as a person, I don't know who he is. I obviously know that "I Believe I Can Fly" song is a very popular song, but I had no idea who sang it until now. I'm not big into music, to be honest. There's not many artists that I truly know about. Like, even modern rap. I know nothing about modern rap, bro. Don't ask me anything about rap today, bro. I would not have a single clue of any artist, what they look like. Like, just don't ask me, bro. I'm not gonna know. If you ask me who someone looks like, I won't know, bro. Don't ask me. I'm not into music at all. Great win tonight for our Chicago Bulls. Yes, we won. 13.6 seconds left. Kobe White misses the free throw. What is his stats to end this game? Rap is bad right now. Again, it's just any genre. Don't ask me anything about them, bro. Kobe White's not going to get a double-double. Come on. Kobe, go and get an assist, bro. Hey, Kobe's going to end the game with 34 points, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists. No double-double for Kobe, but what a great game from him as the Chicago Bulls pick up the win. The game reaction might be a little bit of a better mood now that we get to see the Bulls actually win a game and win a second half for once. So that is great to see. Yeah. It's going to be a... I don't have one. I don't have a favorite, bro. I really don't. I'm the type of guy, I'll listen to a song. I don't know who the song's by. I don't know who sings it. If it has a good chorus, if the person's actually a talented singer, I'll listen to the song. But I'm not like... I don't have songs on repeat. I don't listen to every rap song under the sun. I listen to multiple genres, you know. It could be anything. I genuinely don't have a favorite artist. I really don't. Like, I can honestly say that with a full heart of hearts. I can listen to anyone. You could put rap in front of me. You could put One Direction in front of me. I don't care, bro. Like, I'm just going to listen to the song. It is what it is. Like, I just got family that listens to everything. So I just sit there and listen to it. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, that's going to be me. Let's actually see what Kobe White is saying before we go, you know? Everybody's giving him hugs. I gave him a hug. DeRozan gave him a hug. Torrey Craig gives him a hug. It looks like I missed what he said, but Torrey Craig's a troll. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, Michael Jackson. Some of my family members love Michael Jackson and his songs. Fun fact, I keep saying this. I don't know why I keep saying this, because I'm a gamer, right? And I definitely like Sonic. Did you know that Michael Jackson was the composer of one of the Sonic games in the series? He was the audio composer of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So there you go. Fun facts about Michael Jackson that I bet most of you didn't know about. And there was a whole controversy since of course, if you heard the story about him and what happened, about copyright and licensing issues with his music, and they had to change the whole soundtrack in the future for certain editions of the game to get Michael Jackson away from the music. So there you go. Fun facts with Aiden about gaming. There you go. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Sonic 3 is the game. Yes, that's the one that Michael Jackson composed music for. Search it up. I'm sure it's not like Michael Jackson singing. He's composing. He's playing the instruments. But anyway, it is what it is. I'll see you in the next stream, the next watch-along. I don't know if I'll be doing a watch-along against the Kings since it is a Sunday. Sundays are very hard for me to do live streams for. Fingers crossed. We tend to do most Sundays than not, which I'm happy about, but they are very difficult to do. So if I miss Sunday, I apologize. I'll see you in the one after that. I don't know who we're versing or what time it is, what day it is, but I'll see you then. And I'll see you in the game reaction if you stay tuned for that in a couple of hours' time. That was the best second half I've seen from the Bulls. There you go. I'm glad that you enjoyed the second half and we won the game. See you in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. God bless. Take care. And peace.